What we're doing in a lot of our cultures is we segment our communities in different ways instead of working together. In the Blue Zone communities, they tend to eat breakfast as a king, lunch as a prince, and dinner as a pauper, which kind of follows, which is opposite of what we tend to eat in America and in Western communities. And I believe it's incredibly difficult to be able to change that. But what I tend to talk more about is less around kind of how we eat, and there is value in that. But I just want to start more importantly with what we eat, around our caloric intake, as well as around more plant-based foods that are better for our health and create that longevity. It's easier to change it for the worse. We as humans, we are hardwired to crave salts. We're hardwired to crave foods. We have environments, especially in America, that are being designed by companies that pull it away, the way they advertise. Social media, television, the way we talk about convenience, the way that they do additives in those unhealthy foods that hit our taste buds, but it's incredibly bad for us. So I think it's easier for us to fall down those traps because of the design of our environments. But if we can design environments where that healthy choice is just natural, then we don't have to worry about those other outside influences. Everyone. I believe when you look at who has the power to transform, what we're doing in a lot of our cultures is we segment our communities in different ways instead of working together to design cultures and environments where healthy eating or healthy behaviors is easier. It's the default. And I believe in order to do that, you need leaders at a municipality levels that understand the benefits and are designing policies around our food systems and around our streets. You need organization leaders to understand the benefit of well-being for not only the stakeholders of the organizations, but for the shareholders. Here in Switzerland, I believe the life expectancy is around 83, but the capacity of the human body is 92. So for some reason, you're leaving 9 good years of health on the table. I understand that there are a lot of good things that are happening here, but just like other Western civilizations, you have those same pressures that are put on those communities. What we try not to do is to mandate things like let's take all meat out of our community and throw it away. It's about a choice architecture. And what we advocate for is how are we designing environments where that healthy choice is available, that healthy choice is also prioritized, but doing it in a way that resonates with the community and what the community wants and needs when it comes to longer, better well-being. Yeah, I believe it is possible, given our Western communication, to prioritize it. And I believe if you look at what's happening in America, you're starting to see that foundation around how younger kids are looking at jobs that they're going to take that are aligned to their purpose, that are aligned to their mission and vision. So they're picking and choosing the jobs. When they go to restaurants, they identify themselves, more and more younger adults identify themselves as vegans and vegetarians. So when they go to the restaurants, when they go out to eat, there's choice architecture because economically, that's what is going to sell at those restaurants. So you're starting to see subtle changes, but there's still so many different pressures on our society around productivity, around stress. How are we looking around the world to ways of which people are growing old in ways that we emulate, ways we want to do, and then put those conscious lifestyle evidence-based practices into our lives and prioritize them as a community.